Hey guys, welcome to Healthy Living Obsession. My name is Brian Glenn, and this is day one of what I hope to be at least a year-long project. I had the idea today to really start to make some changes in my life that I haven't wanted to do over the years. And I say wanted because I think my problems are probably pretty typical, and the big one is my willpower. I'm a big guy. Right now, I feel like I haven't weighed myself in a while, but I feel like I'm somewhere around 270. And I've been up as high as 320. I've been down recently in the last couple of years to about 250. In high school, I was a lot more active, and I was about two and a quarter. But always been a chubby kid, fat kid, growing up as young as I can remember, always been overweight. But I hate exercise, and I love food. I've got another little video project I do where I cook some really good meals, but I know they're not healthy. So I'm not giving that up. I am not going to follow some crazy diet because my opinion of diets is they're all garbage. They're all just fads and temporary. And once you stop doing whatever special thing that you're supposed to be doing on that diet, it has no effect. And I just don't understand why anybody would waste their time doing something like that. But people do. To me, if I'm going to do something, it's got to be permanent. And in order for me to do something permanent, it has to be doable. It has not easy to do, but it has to be doable. I'm all about balancing the equation. I know that nothing permanent is going to change without regular exercise. So this is kind of like my motivation, my willpower is this project. So I'm going to do some kind of exercise. I don't know what, I don't know where this is going to go. I really don't. And I'm going to have to start changing my lifestyle as far as what I eat. Maybe not precisely the foods I eat. I'm sure I'm going to have to cut some things out. But I think it's more about moderation. I'm a firm believer in it's not about what you eat, but how much of it. And I fully admit I eat too much, and I know I eat at the wrong times. I'm a night owl. I own my own business. I am a commercial and wedding photographer, and I've got a wacky schedule. I do a ton of work between midnight, 4 or 5 a.m. The quiet hours, phone's not ringing, people aren't hitting me up online, I can just get my work done. So it's typical for me to get up late morning, around noon maybe, and then work through the night and sleep during the morning. So I'm eating midnight, 1, 2, 3 a.m., then going to bed. I know that can't be good for me. So, I'm going to be looking into stuff. I do have some ideas for what I want to do. I want to do a daily check-in so I can keep track of everything that's going on with me, so you guys can see if I have any progress. I hope I do. I hope I have some dramatic progress to show in a few months. We'll see. I want to bring some recipes out. I want to find some collection of doable, good tasting recipes that I can cook regularly and replace a lot of the bad stuff that I've been relying on. I know it's not going to be cheap. That's another big thing. I'm not cheap. I'm frugal. I don't spend money if I don't have to. And I know darn well that eating healthy is a lot more expensive than eating unhealthy. That's just the way it goes. Processed, cheap foods, they're readily available. Cooking fresh foods, I've done a lot of cooking, and I know that to make something can cost 2-3 times as much as just buying it already made. That's just the way it is. So I know it's not going to be cheap, but I'm willing to invest in myself, and that's really what I'm doing. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys follow along, and we'll see where this goes. Well, I guess we better start with documenting what we're starting with. This is day one. Don't really know what else to say about it. Let's see what we weigh. Alright, day one weigh-in. Let's see what we're at now. Alright, just under, we'll call it 273. Don't mind the red dot, that's a huge spider bite I just got. Alright, so I wasn't too far off from my guesstimate. Let's see what's in the fridge and go through everything, see if anything obvious sticks out to throw away. Starting in the pantry here, Crystal Light is pretty much all I drink other than coffee. I don't know if it's good or bad for you. I can't imagine there's anything in it except maybe the artificial coloring that's bad. I mean, it's pretty much zero everything across the board. I've never read anything that says it's bad. I gave up soda almost completely a few years ago. And don't miss it one bit. I'll have it once in a blue moon, you know, if we go out to a restaurant or something. But that's pretty rare. I'm talking maybe a few cans a month worth of soda. So this is pretty much all I'm into. And I like it because there's so many different choices and flavors, and I get bored with stuff. But I'm drinking a lot of it. I'm talking like maybe a gallon a day. So, you know, I go through quite a bit. Some of the stuff is the wife's. I don't really have too much food in the pantry itself. I mainly keep ingredients and stuff like, you know, sugars, and I know that sounds bad right off the bat, but I just happen to be doing a couple videos that needed some brown sugar. I don't really use this stuff as a normal stock or anything. Yeah, so let's take a look in the fridge. Fridge and the freezer is pretty much where all my stuff lives. Alright, yeah, this is pretty much half mine, half the wife's. I got a couple pot pies here. I bought these a while ago. You know, these are probably like 3 months old. Really don't eat much of that at all. This is some frozen soup. This is homemade clam chowder that I made myself. Not healthy, I know that. It's got a lot of fat in it, a lot of creams and, you know, all good stuff, but not healthy. Pizza rolls. I freaking love pizza rolls. This is probably the number one thing I buy and eat. One bag will make me, usually 3, 4 at the most. Good meals. Absolutely love them. Got some tater tots back there. Sometimes I'll do a half and half plate with tater tots and pizza rolls. Throw them in the oven. Real easy. Very delicious. But I know I've never even looked at the nutrition thing on the back. I don't even know what the good numbers are yet. I haven't gotten that far into this project. But it says servings per container 20. 6 rolls. Okay, so I'm getting 4 at the most, so I'm 5 times what their recommended is. And honestly, the recommended is absolutely ridiculous. 6 pizza rolls, that's like a cup of food. That's just ridiculous. I think it should be illegal for them to put such ridiculous serving sizes, obviously just to get their numbers down. I mean, at a bare minimum, I would double that. So, you know, they're saying for their numbers, 80 fat calories, so it's really, I'm at 5 times that, so 300 fat calories. Bunch of other bad stuff. I know sodium is real important to me too. If one of their servings is 17%, I'm 5 times that. Just for one plate, that's 100% or so of my daily sodium, just from a plate of pizza rolls for one meal. I've been really digging these pork pot stickers. Very delicious, easy to make, and oh my goodness. Yow. Okay, they say servings per container 10. Interestingly enough, they give you 3 packets of sauce in there, and I get 3 plates out of a bag. So I really get 3 servings. Again, 10 containers, but they only give you 3 packets of sauce. I wonder if that's coincidence. And yeah, about the same as the pizza rolls as far as the numbers go. So, not good there either. A bunch of frozen TV dinners. I do eat quite a few of those, probably 5 or 6 a week. They're $1 or 88 cents if on sale. They're quick, 5-6 minutes in the microwave, and boom, I'm done. Wow, they actually give an honest serving size, 1. And yeah, pretty bad numbers there too. Okay, so I am thinking, well, pretty much everything in here. Oh, this is some homemade ice cream, and it is 50% heavy cream and 50% half and half, and a whole bunch of sugar. That's really all there is to making that. So yeah, I think that goes without saying. We're just gonna throw that out right now. Oh, I got some frozen pierogies back there. Haven't cooked those in a while, but I think you get the idea. This is basically how I make my normal meals. Unless I'm cooking a specific dinner, which I do pretty often. You know, I do like to make big dinners for myself and the wife. Here's some remains of pulled pork I made on the smoker. That down there is some more clam chowder soup. And I just finished off a big salmon that I did last night. Had that with white rice. But, you know, it sounds good. But over the last 2 days, I've eaten 3 pounds of it. It's just really good. I ate 3 meals in a row of it. So, yeah. That was remains of it right there. So, I think I have my work cut out for me, especially in my normal meals. I think job 1 here is finding some kind of book or website or collection of stuff that I can start working into my normal daily routine and replacing this kind of stuff. Because nutrition-wise, I know I can't get much worse. I mean, I think the only thing worse I could be doing is eating at McDonald's every day. You know? So, yeah. Nowhere to go but up, eh? See you guys tomorrow.